Hello everyone, this is Venkat. Today I am going to explain about solution of ordinary differential equation of higher order. So you know linear differential equation. Also you know about Bernoulli's differential equation. They are comes under linear differential equation with some variable coefficients. So here we are going to deal with constant coefficients only. So here general solution of differential equation. So if it is of the form equation 1, here right hand side 0 is there, it represents homogeneous. So here nth order differential equation d power n by dx power n represents nth order differential equation. Here constant c1, c2 so on, cn minus 1, cn are constants only. So here it is linear. How it is linear? Dependent variable and its derivatives are not multiplied together and of degree 1 only. So it is called nth order linear homogeneous with constant coefficients. The solution is nothing but general solution is also called as complementary function. See here. So here we introduce new notation that is called differential operator capital D is equal to d by dx. D square is nothing but second order derivative. So on d power n is nothing but nth order derivative. So from equation 1, now it can be modified as in the operator form. We write d power n, this one as d power n, here it is y. Similarly d power n minus 1, so on. So here capital D, first order derivative into y plus cn into y equal 0. So here you can take y common, remaining thing you can write in the form of f of d, where f of d is nothing but d power n minus 1, c1 into d power n minus 1, so on. So it represents polynomial of degree n in terms of d. So now we are going to find the solutions of this type. If you are watching first time, then please subscribe the channel, also share it to your friends. Come to next definition, that is called auxiliary equation. So in the previous slide we saw this f of d. F of d is of the form d power n plus cn into d power n minus 1 plus and so on, cn into y. This is called polynomial in terms of d. If you replace d with m and equate to 0, this is called auxiliary equation. So this is a polynomial in m, polynomial of degree n in terms of m. The general solution of 1 obtained according to the nature of the roots. So here it is equation 5 represents polynomial of degree n. So you are going to get n roots. Depending upon roots we write the solution. So in the first case n distinct and real roots. The possible roots are real and distinct, real and equal, complex conjugate. Like in quadratic equation we will get same roots here we will get. So but here n. So here m1, m2 so on mn. Case 1 m1, m2 so on mn. So means here real and distinct. If it is that case, so we write the solution as c1 e power m1x plus c2 e power m2x so on cn e power mnx. So this is your first case. Suppose here two roots are equal, m1 repeated 2 times, then third one is m3 real and distinct remaining. So the solution is, if it is repeated 2 times, we write c1 plus c2x e power m1x, remaining is c3 e power mnx. Remaining are real and distinct, so we write c3 e power m3x plus and so on. If 3 roots are equal, then we will extend this as a polynomial of degree 2. Here it is degree 1, now it will be extended to degree 2. c1 plus c2x plus c3 x square, remaining are real and distinct. If it is repeated 4 times, we write c1 plus c2x, c3 x square plus c4 x power 3, so on. So this is all about real roots. Come to complex. So always it comes under pair p plus or minus iq. So if it is like m1 is p plus iq, m2 is p minus iq. Remaining are real and distinct. Then we write the solution as, so here p is called real part, q is called imaginary part. So for the real part we write e power px into c1 cos qx plus c2 sin qx, remaining are real and distinct. If it is also repeated p plus r minus iq, again p plus r minus iq. In the repeated case, so total roots will become 4, remaining are n minus 4 real and distinct. Like in real, whatever we have written, same thing we will write it here. E power px c1 plus c2x into cos x cos qx, c3 plus c4x into sin qx, remaining are real and distinct. So come to example 1 here. Here second and higher order linear differential equation with constant coefficients. Here example 1 is given like this. So it represents right hand side 0, means solution is nothing but complementary function. First write in the operator form. Solution given differential equation in operator form, we can write this is a second order differentiation, second order differentiation, first order differentiation with constant, remaining is y is equal to 0. This is of the form f of d into y equal to 0. Therefore auxiliary equation implies f of m is equal to 0. In place of d we write m, implies m square plus 5m plus 6 equal to 0. So here we need the roots. Either you can use calci or a synthetic division, any method, whatever you know. So here I can write m plus 2 into m plus 3 as a factors. So minus 2 and minus 3. So what is the case? Real and distinct. If it is real and distinct, what is the CF? Complementary function, or you can say general solution of given differential equation implies y of x. Dependent variable is y, independent variable is x. So we write dependent variable in terms of independent variable. C1 e power minus 2x plus C2 e power minus 3x. So real and distinct case. So if you want, you can note down, you can press the space button, then you can note down this solution. And come to example 2. So here y d square y by dt square, second order, but here independent variable is changed as t. So you must write the solution in terms of t only, dependent variable in terms of independent variable. So try to write in operator form. Solution, so d square minus 12d plus 36 into y is equal to 0. So what it d represents here, where d is equal to d by dt, d square is nothing but d square by dt square. Here auxiliary equation is f of m equal to 0. What is f of m? In place of d we write m. Means m square minus 12m plus 36 is equal to 0. So it is nothing but a minus b whole square type, m minus 6 whole square is equal to 0. M square minus 2ab plus b square, right? Implies what are the roots? 6 comma 6. So what is this case? Real and equal, means repeated 2 times. If it is repeated 2 times, what is the CF? Is nothing but y of t, c1 plus c2 t. We need to write in terms of t. Remember this, e power 6t. This is your solution. Come to example 3. Solution. So try to write in operator form. D power 4 plus 6 d square plus 9, 6 dq plus 9 d square into y is equal to 0. So here independent variable is t, dependent variable is y. So here what is f of d? D power 4 6 dq plus 9 d square. So write auxiliary equation implies f of m is equal to 0, implies m power 4 6m cube 9m square is equal to 0. You can take m square common, remaining is m square here, 6m plus 9 equal to 0. So here m square, so here you can write m plus 3 whole square equal to 0, I think. M square plus 6m plus 9 equal to 0. Implies m square equal to 0 means m equal to 0 comma 0. So here minus 3 2 times. So here repeated, 0 is repeated 2 times, minus 3 is repeated 2 times. Either you can write minus 3 first, then 0 second, also fine. So what is the CF? Complementary function implies e power 0t. Yes, you need to start with C3 plus C4t e power minus 3t is the solution. If you are interested, you can press the stop button and you can note down. Come to example 4. Here solution. So here also independent variable is t. So d power 5 minus d cube into y is equal to 0 given. So here auxiliary equation implies m power 5 minus m cube is equal to 0. So you can take m cube common, remaining is m square minus 1 is equal to 0. So here m cube, m square plus 1, it is of the form a square minus b square, a plus b into a minus b you can write. What are the roots? M equal to m cube equal to 0 means 0, 0, 0. So here minus 1 and plus 1. So you can write any order. So complementary function implies y of t is equal to 0 repeated 3 times means c1, c2t, c3, t square, e power 0 t into e power 0 t nothing but 1. Remaining we need to start with c4, e power minus 1 here means minus t, c5 e power plus t. So here real and distinct, here it is repeated 3 times. Now come to example 5. So directly given in operating form. So write the solution as given f of d is equal to d square minus 4d plus 1. An auxiliary equation implies f of m is equal to 0. That implies m square minus 4m plus 1 equal to 0. If you have a calc, you can find out, or you know the quadratic equation roots. M equal to minus b, here 4 plus or minus b square means 16 minus 4ac means minus 4 by 2, a means 1. So here 4 plus or minus square root of 12 by 2. 12 you can write square root of 12 as 4 into 3 means 2 root 3. So if you write 2 root 3 by 2 means here 2 plus root 3 comma 2 minus root 3 are the roots. So what it represents? Roots are 2 plus root 3, another one is 2 minus root 3. Generally students will confuse about this. This is actually represents real only. If it is, what is the complex system? It is of the form a plus ib, where a comma b belongs to real numbers. So here I represents what? I means square root of minus negative minus 1. So here we got square root of 12 only. So there is no I means it is real. And here is it distinct? Yes, 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3. So what is your solution? CF implies y of t or x. So here only d is given. So generally we write by default x is. Also put the bracket if it is 2 terms, 2 plus root 3. If you are interested, you can note down this. Then come to example 6 solution. Here write into operator form, given differential equation in operator form, d cube d square 4d plus 4 is equal to 0 into y is equal to 0 equal to 0. The auxiliary equation implies m cube m square plus 4m plus 4 equal to 0. If you have a calc, then go through it, you will get the roots, or you can watch one of my video that is related to how to get roots using calc. So here you will get m equal to minus 1 comma plus or minus 2i, 3 roots. It is third order differential equation, so you will get 3 roots. So minus 1 represents what? Real. So plus or minus 2i, we know if m is equal to root nothing but m equal to plus or minus I q, it comes under pair. So what is your solution? CF is, remember this formula, e power real part px c1 cos qx plus c2 sin qx. So here our root is plus or minus 2i, means here what about the real part is 0 equal to 0, q equal to 2. Then write the solution. Therefore CF is implies y of x equal to, So first part you can write as -1, that is a real. So c1 e power minus x plus, come to this complex conjugated root plus or minus 2i. There is no real part, 0. So e power 0 nothing but 1. And c1 cos, already c1 is used. Then you can start with c2 cos q. What is q? 2x. c3 sin 2x. Right? If you are interested, you can note down this solution. Then come to this 7th problem. So solution d power 4 plus 8 d square plus 16 y is equal to 0. Auxiliary equation implies m power 4 plus 8 m square plus 16 is equal to 0. So it is of the form m square plus 4 whole square is equal to 0. So you can write m square plus 4 into m square plus 4 is equal to 0. So you can take one of them, m square plus 4 equal to 0. Generally students write plus or minus 2, but here see here m square equal to minus 4. If it is m is equal to, we need to write plus or minus square root of minus 4. So here square root of minus involved. So plus or minus I root 4 you can write. So it is nothing but a plus or minus I root 4 means 2. So plus or minus 2i. How many times? For this plus or minus 2i, for this second factor also you will get plus or minus 2i. So roots are complex conjugate repeated, plus or minus 2i, again plus or minus 2i. What about CF? Complementary function implies y of x, x is the independent variable, c e power 0, p plus or minus iq. So here p equal to 0, q equal to 2. E power 0, px means 0x, c1 plus c2x cos qx, qx means 2x, plus c3 plus c4x into sin 2x. So here fourth order, remember this fourth order differentiation. So you need to get 4 constants, c1 plus c2x for the repeated 2 times, c3 plus c4x sin 2x. Come to 8th problem. Try to write in operator form. Solution. So it is of the form d power 4 plus 4 y is equal to 0. So here auxiliary equation implies f of m equal to 0, m power 4 plus 4 is equal to 0. Implies you can write it is of the form a square plus b square. So you can write m square whole square plus 2 square is equal to 0. So we know a plus b whole square formula. A plus b whole square we know a square plus b square plus 2ab. So here I want only a plus b whole square equal to. So if we take this into left hand side, it will become a plus b whole square minus 2ab. So here a plus b means m square plus 2 whole square minus 2 m square into 2 is equal to 0. So m square plus 2 whole square minus 4 m square is equal to 0. So this is also another form. You can write minus 2m whole square is equal to 0. Now it is of the form a square minus b square. So similarly a square minus b square is equal to, we can write a plus b into a minus b. So here m square plus 2 plus 2m. Another one is m square plus 2 minus 2m is equal to 0. So here the roots are like quadratic equation. Suppose I am considering this one. So it is quadratic, you know, minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac. So here m equal to minus b means minus 2 plus or minus b square 4 minus 4ac. So ax square plus bx plus c type. Minus 4ac means minus 8 I will get by 2a. So here I get minus 2 plus or minus square root of minus 4 by 2. So square root of minus means I, you will get root 4 means 2. So 2 will cancel, minus 1 plus or minus I you will get. Similarly for the second one you will get 1 plus or minus I. So here distinct, complex conjugate but distinct. CF implies, so either you can write this one first or this one first, no problem. Y of x equal to, so here p is minus 1, e power minus px means minus x, c1 cos q, what is q? 1, c2 sin x, this is about plus or minus 1 plus or minus I. Then come to this part, here p is 1, e power px means x, we need to start with c3 cos q means here 1, c4 sin x, right? So here p is minus 1, that's why e power minus x, so here q is 1. Similarly here p is 1, q is 1. If you are interested, you can note down this. And come to this last problem. It is homogeneous but some conditions provided. If it is second order, you are going to get two constants. To eliminate that constant, two conditions given. So try to find solution, nothing but complementary function. In the operator form, you will get d square plus 5d plus 6 into y is equal to 0. Auxiliary equation implies m square plus 5m plus 6 equal to 0, implies you can write m plus 2 into m plus 3. That implies m equal to minus 2 and minus 3 are the roots. Real and distinct, therefore CF is nothing but c1 e power minus 2x plus c2 e power minus 3x. This is your complementary function. Okay. After getting this complementary function given, what is given? Y of 0 is equal to 0, implies in this equation implies equation 1 implies left hand side you will get 0, e power 0 means 1, here also e power 0 equal to 1. So here we are substituting in place of x 0, so here you will get c1 plus c2, implies you can write c2 in terms of c1 as minus c1. Then equation 1 implies y of x equal to, so here c2 in place of c2 you can write minus c1, so c1 e power minus 2x minus e power minus 3x. So in place of c2 I replace with minus c1, so c1 you can take common. Another condition is dy by dx at x equal to 0, means we need differentiation, nothing but dy by dx, we are differentiating with respect to x. We know differentiation of e power ax is a into e power ax. So here in place of a, minus 2 is there, minus 2 e power minus 2x. So here minus 3 into minus, so here you will get 3 e power minus 3x. So that given condition here, dy by dx x equal to 0 is 15, means here this is equation 3. Equation 3 implies left hand side 15, the right hand side c1, in place of x we write 0, in place of x we substitute 0. e power 0 is 1, here is also 1, minus 2 plus 3 means 1. Here we are getting c1 as 15, c2 is here, minus c1 means minus 15. We substitute back in this solution, so here we are eliminated c1 and c2. Finally, you can take 15 common. So here c1 is 15, c2 is minus 15. So 15 e power minus 2x minus e power minus 3x without constants because of given condition. If it is second order, two condition given. If it is third order, generally they will provide three conditions. So this is all about solution of higher order differential equation with constant coefficients, that is homogeneous. So if it is 0, that is called homogeneous. If it is other than 0, that is called non-homogeneous differential equation. That we are going to see in the next lecture. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Also share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.